Hello, this is Ivan from ISEC in Australia, just doing the April report for Management Capacity Building Project. For this month, specifically on the ISEC Hub performance management thing, I didn't get to do the ISEC Hub performance management report because I wasn't sure exactly how to export it. However, we did trial it. We didn't trial it with many people. For myself, I only trialed it with my EST, and that's where this like findings is coming from. So I think I'll start with the good things. The good things about the platform, I do believe that if people use this on a regular basis, consistently checking with it, I think it's a really good way to see progress towards their goals, and that I think it'll start setting a good mindset of like how people can become more goal oriented as well. Some of the, I think I have more negative things to say, but on the platform itself, I think there's just some things that don't make it exactly user friendly. Stuff like, I was just looking through it again before. There was stuff like add tasks, which says in brackets lead measures, and then I add task, which also says add targets, which is also lead measures. So I think that's a mistake. The target should be lag measures. I think the contribution towards ISEC 2020 is like really stupid in my opinion. Like I don't think people on a day-to-day basis with like every single little thing that they do can just easily relate it to like what are they doing on a bigger picture level. For example, like if I'm setting a goal with my member and I'm telling them that they need to attend these stalls, they need to get this amount of opens, and then how is this contributing towards ISEC 2020? I don't think it's really relevant, especially when we're talking for a member's PDP. Yeah, and then I think there's just some things with the platform itself which makes it not user friendly, such as like when I set a goal, I know that the whole weight should be 100%. So I know that if I'm trying to set at least, let's say, two targets, then I need to have 50% of each of the weights. And then within that target itself, out of that 100% on the target, how should it be divided? So I think right now that's not very intuitive to people, and that I think it can also really confuse people as well. So rather, I think that needs to be explained a bit more when it's rolled out, maybe. And then definitely when we're actually counting the lead measures and lag measures, I think the weighting there will also be a bit like up in the air. What I've realized from trialing performance management within ISEC in Australia right now is that just because you don't hit your lead measures doesn't necessarily mean you don't hit your lag measures, and then that doesn't make it really representative of like, are my members achieving 100% of their goals? Because at the end of the day, we're looking for the outcomes, and if they achieve the outcomes with less time needed to be invested, then I don't see the exact problem between that as well. So I think that's just more of a nuanced thing. Other than that, I think for the rest of the TM processes this month, it's mainly been about reinforcing performance management, as well as we're really trying to get the engagement assessment up. So we just had our quarterly survey sent to the membership. We analyzed that, we took inferences, and then we're coming up to working on recruitment again during like stuff for recruitment again, so like talent planning, making sure that we have our attraction and stuff like that, so that by end of May, early June, we can do recruitment that we need to do again. So that's all from us.